All right. Hey, what's up, people? This is a very important episode. I'm going to talk about relationships. I'm going to explain to all my single men out there how to get women to respond to you. I'm not going to teach you how to get women, but I'm going to teach you how to get women to respond to you. See, what a lot of you guys are suffering with is forget about even getting a woman like this lead with or going on a date. You don't even get women to respond to you. And so what you need to learn how to do is, this is very important. The secret to getting women in this new dating age, in this new arena we're dealing with, is you have to learn how to troll. You got to learn how to troll very well, too. See, here's the thing with trolling. Guys don't understand. Trolling is an art form. And it only works if you're super intelligent. If you're a fucking idiot, then please don't try to. Just keep doing the same dumb shit you're doing. But if you're a smart person and you have realized the game of dating is rigged, and you clearly understand that you don't have a real working chance in dating unless you're going to spend a ridiculous amount of finance, and even then, you're not going to get what you want out of it. So if you're like me, you're in the field, you're not struggling. Like, I'm not struggling, but I'm working, doing well for myself. Doing well for myself. Not well enough to take care of a bunch of people, but doing well enough for myself where I can splurge a little bit of money if I want to fuck the money off. But I don't want to fuck the money off because I work hard for my money. I do like a lot of labor shit. So every dollar I spend, nigga, I felt that in my fucking hands and bones, nigga. I put work in. I put work in society. So when it comes to women, I have to figure out a method that's going to make me happy when I have interactions with women. And see, sex is not something that makes me happy anymore. Like, you've been there, done that. There's nothing in sex that I'm going to be like, oh my God, this is just incredible. I never experienced anything like that. Because it's just not, first of all, it's not coming freely. And if it is coming freely, that means I did a bunch of lying, which came from my soul, which I'm not about to do that. And then secondly, I don't want the worry of STDs and all other types of shit, because it's very dangerous out there, young men. Listen, if you're out there poking willy-nilly, go get tested, please. And then any woman you're dealing with, please have them go get tested also, too. Because you guys are taking a very big risk with your life and the public safety of others. So that's my public service announcement. Go get tested, please. So I'm going to explain to you why trolling brings you so much happiness when it comes to dealing with women. See, the thing you got to understand about the modern woman is her ego is fucking out of whack. Like, her ego is so fucking insane because the amount of attention she can receive from all these various platforms, and then just the weakness of the modern man, that she has this I guess, is it Oedipus complex, or like this grand complex herself where she really thinks she's super important. And the truth of the matter, she's probably not that important. Like most human beings, just in general, are just not that important. And especially like a young woman who's like in her 20s something is not that important, because when you're in your 20s, you have not done anything to be important to the grand majority of human beings. You haven't invented anything. You haven't discovered some revolutionary cure. You haven't done anything in life, man or woman, at 20 years old that likely garners you any real attention from the grand masses of people. So they walk around because of Instagram and all these various social medias with this higher head of self-esteem, where they believe that they're like these goddesses walk around the planet. And that's where you come in as a troll. So being a troll, what it does two things for you. One, it tests the girl's like sense of humor and her actual intelligence levels. Because if she can realize that you're trolling, like she doesn't, if she catches it on, she'll have a little bit of fun with it and she'll batter back with you. And then you're like, okay, this is a cool chick. I can rock with her. We might be able to have some fun outside of fucking just touching on each other and poking on each other. And that's really kind of how you find like a pretty good match, because then she'll understand, okay, this guy's a jokester. I like jokes. Let's play around. But if she's one of these uptight, super serious, I'm just this, blah, 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 and I will never take this. When you troll her, she's going to actually take it legitimately serious. And this is where the fun gets in, because you can just start pushing buttons. Pushing buttons, and just keep fucking with her. Because here's the thing. Her pride is so great that she will not walk away. And once you get her in deep, she'll keep going. She'll keep doubling down the bullshit. And that's where your enjoyment comes in, because now you're back to being like a little kid again, where you're just teasing girls. And that's what we always did as boys. Like somewhere along the line, guys got old and they started watching Disney movies and shit. And they started thinking, well, I gotta respect her like a lady. I gotta do no, bro. What the fuck? It hasn't changed. The playground rules are still here. Like I'm still the same motherfucker at 14 that I am at 32. There's no difference. The only difference is I have more self-constraint and responsibilities that I understand I have to take care of as an adult male. And so outside of those responsibilities, when I'm playing a role within society, when I'm doing certain things, I'm still that 14-year-old kid out here just fucking around, joking with people, annoying people, trying to fucking push motherfuckers' buttons to see how far I can push them. Because what else am I going to do in my time? Nobody else pushes me. So I can't, I've conquered thyself. There is nothing somebody can say to me outside of a threat that will make me react in a way that's out of character. Outside of a threat. Because, I mean, if you threaten my life, then I kind of have to do something. Because I'm not going to be the one that's going to let you fuck me up after you gave me a warning. That's just stupid. That's why you be very careful with threats. Threats are very serious. But when it comes to just anything in life, like you can make fun of me because I'm short, black, fucking retarded. There's nothing you can say to me that's going to make me be like, oh, and get fucking mad. So I enjoy trying to figure out how to push people's buttons. It's a sinister pleasure of mine because I don't have war. So the only way I can keep my mind sharp is just by fucking with people and then making up like illusions that they're going to come get me. But anyway, this is why it's so important to troll these young ladies. Because you teach them a valuable lesson that you're a fucking human being. Get your head out your ass. You're not that important. Some guy doesn't care how pretty you are. He's going to fuck with you just to fuck with you because he realizes there's other girls that are always going to be around. You're not that important, lady. And that's a very valuable lesson to teach young women. And that's why it's very important. And also, here's the other thing. It makes you unforgettable. See, that woman, she might pretend and say all types of shit like, well, fuck you, I don't give a shit, and walk away. But in the back of her mind, she's going to be thinking about you. Because you're the first guy that ever gave a fuck to just fucking fuck with her. See, most guys are such pushovers and spineless cowards that they do everything to appease her. And eventually, those guys become very repetitive. And they kind of just sit in the moment. Not sit in the moment, but they kind of just sit back in the recess of her mind. Like, she forgets about them. Like a lot of women, they won't even tell you. They probably have like 30 guys' phones that they just fucking Rolodex. Like, oh, he might have them down as food. Like, they're forgettable guys. Like, yeah, she spent some time with you, but you're a forgettable guy. Your goal as a man, when it comes to every interaction with a woman, is to make sure you're not forgettable. Not like in a bad way where like you fucking punch a bitch in the face or something like that. But I'm talking about like you hit her in a psychology where she feels like a little girl again. Because most girls haven't felt like little girls again. Most girls are walking around thinking they're fucking dudes. Wearing pantsuits and shit. I don't play that shit around here. Get yourself in a fucking sundress and put a flower in your hair. Or else I'm going to troll you until you fucking act like a girl again. Because here's the thing. Girls think that they can banter with guys because they banter with bitch-ass guys who are so desperate for pussy. But if you're a solid dude that really does not care, like when you really just don't give a shit about the outcome of whatever happens with this lady, she can't take it. Because girls don't have that ability to have forethought such a distance to understand what you're doing. So you can just keep playing, keep fucking them, and their panties are going to get wetter. And they're going to fall in love because you're trolling them. And this sounds insane, but I'm telling you, I've done this, and it is a tactical game. But it takes time. It takes patience. Because initially, they're going to hate you. But see, here's the thing. Your only goal is to ensure that they have some type of feeling about you. That's really the goal of the game. That's the goal with any woman, is to make sure they have some type of feeling, whether it be hate or love. What you don't want with a woman, if you're serious about trying to entice her, is for her to have empathy or apathy towards you, where she just doesn't give a shit if you're alive or dead. Like you're irrelevant to her fucking existence. But if you can strike right there in the soul of that little scared girl, if you can hit that, oh, you're there for life. Because very few guys ever hit that little fucking spot. And trust me, she'll come back around. She'll always come back around because she wants to feel that feeling again. Like, she'll get tired of hanging out with these fucking gay boys, And then eventually she'd be like, man, I miss feeling like that. I want to get that feeling again. And then she'll come back around and start hollering at you. And that's really how it rocks, man. That's the game. So start trolling women. Start putting these on. But here's the thing with trolling. You have to understand what you're doing. If you go out there and try to like just be a dick or asshole for no reason, it looks stupid. It has to be a playful, logical banter where you just ask her why. Don't you just like the sky's blue? Well, why is the sky not red? And you make it look serious. You have to really work on your acting skills. That's why it's very important to learn how to do this because it increases your acting skills. It increases your poker face because you gotta keep a straight face while you're doing this. So she looks like she's like you have to confuse her. That's the fun part because when she's confused, that real girl comes out because she doesn't know what to fucking expect. So yeah, that's the lesson for today. Learn how to troll women, and that's how you will get your fucking future wife. Because she'll find that to be like a lovely story. And it also repels very annoying girls that have no sense of humor and no sense of self that were always going to be bad for you anyway. So there we go, man. Hope that fucking helped some of you young gats out there.